Hello everybody, Mikey there, Panzernator here with Vicky 2. The economy always takes a quick dip whenever we start. We can do something with Z76, which is pretty cool. What can we do with you? Add to sphere. We're gonna add them to our sphere. Our sphere of influence. Paint a big pink blob into Russia. And see where that takes us. And, okay, took us a while to get an event, but we got one. And he does sound like a reasonable man, so looking at our production, it appears we are short of machine parts, which is typical. That's totally normal and exactly what I would expect to some respects. Someone needs to build machine part factories, but the capitalists will figure that out, right? Right? Maybe? Maybe we can't build machine part factories yet, and it just takes the artisans to build them. So, we got our events. We could definitely colonize something now. Every time we get over 80 points, we can colonize. I do not want to select these armies. So we can colonize this area though, which is good. And then in a little bit we can start colonizing Utah and Colorado and Nevada. Do you want a Victorian Vegas? I feel like Victorian Vegas would be a fun endeavor. So, we'll see. We will have to see what happens. Good riddance. Alright, so that is another thing. Let's get Colorado. Let's get Colorado. I feel like Colorado is better idea than Vegas for now. By Vegas, I do mean Nevada. I do realize that there's more to the state than just a few blocks of mega casinos, but Vegas. Vegas, baby! So, blast. Would be nice to finally get through all of these. And as I hear a port being built, checking my colonial power, see if we can't continue colonizing, because we gotta fill up the Americas, gotta fill up Africa. You can't just, and there we go, 85. All right, so now we'll get Vegas. Then up next is Mormon land, also known as Utah. Although probably not gonna have Mormons. I don't know, are Mormons a thing in this game? I think Mormonism came around in this time period. Who knows? Joseph Smith was a prophet. Dum 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 dum. Make fun of them all you want for their kooky theology. Mormons are nice people. They wouldn't be revolting against the Roman Empire, I don't think. I hope not. It'd be interesting. Alt history scenario. The Mormon revolts in Rome in 1843. The Roman Empire rules the Western world. The Roman Empire is the Western world. And somewhere in a brand new colony in America, a bunch of people are revolting. Led by Joseph Smith and Brigham Young, the Mormon rebellion seeks to leave Rome. I don't know. Making up stories. I have to do something while I'm clicking through the same pop-up. Alright, Tbilisi, Vilnius, Torino, Isle of Man. Wait, this isn't just... This is provinces. This isn't just states. Oh no. Alright. So, now we can start colonizing Utah. Oh, I'm already going to Utah. Let's go to Montana. Always wanted to go to Montana. That's cool. Anywhere else green that I can colonize? I think probably it's just, yeah, this up here. We'll do that. Leave them be. Good riddance. Negotiate with troops. Reasonable man. So maybe once we go through all the provinces, not just all the states, we'll finally get some relief from notification spam. Good riddance. Negotiate with the leaders. This is stupid. Oh well. Yes, I would like more research points. I think I clicked on the keep them ignorant for a little bit, which is a bad thing. Is that militancy? Okay, our militancy is going up. This can only be bad. Well, what we're doing is we're going to stockpile money. So whenever we have to put down these rebellions, we can hopefully have success. Gonna continue focusing on army techs. So that should help. Sounds like a reasonable man. Leave them be. Okay, so that is that. Do you have a colonial map mode? Africa's good. Are there any islands that that Vicky 2 adds that weren't in? Okay, I thought so. Okay. I guess we continue colonizing Russia, because if we don't, who will? I mean, I guess that's a good enough reason to do it. Somebody has to colonize the world. Now I'm starting to sound like the British. Although I did start as Britannia. Started as Ireland. Started as a count in Northern Ireland. Because just game planning. Because that was the biggest duchy in Ireland and wanted to directly control as much of it as possible. I may just be imagining things, but I think these events are taking longer to fire. Again, could just be completely imagining things, but you never know. Okay, look, the average militancy has gone down. That's good. Blast. Blast. I'm gonna blast the blast, if you know what I mean. Let's see. Negotiate with the leaders. I mean, we are 41% literate in 1843. That's tough to beat. It's about as much as you can hope for, if you ask me. So. Oh, and that's an autosave for the new year. He does sound like a reasonable man. And I guess maybe every year we'll fund this. A lot of these are being held up by the machine parts. But we'll get them eventually. I do agree that they need a machine part factory. That would be ideal for us to produce more machine parts, so that we don't have to wait on them to build them. Same thing with waiting on Clipper convoys. We could get a factory producing those. That'd be great. Victoria 2 capitalists in the game. Paradox random coding. I know I can't really affect that right now, but there you go. What was this? We're currently not building any factories? Oh, well, that's because I've all of the capital. It's because we're waiting on machine parts. So we're about to get muzzle breech rifles. Help feed the local poor. Alright. Back to culture. Max national focus would be good. Reinforcement. Research points plus 50%. Let's get that. There we go. You use your research to get more research, so you research faster. That is the goal. All right, good riddance. Do 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 do. So yeah, I was told to leave these here until something turns red. We'll see what happens. We will indeed see what happens. Let's leave them be. But I do want to continue to get military technologies because, well, to like colonize this, we need breech load rifles, state and government, and medicine. So we'll keep an eye out for those next research one. I would like to get breech load rifles. That'd be good. I mean, considering we're gonna have freaking lasers in Stellaris, yeah, we need breech load rifles. All right, so we got all of that. Colonizing all up in here. I think that's all the colonizing I can do without more tech, without the 3 technologies I just mentioned. Let's leave them be. And let's rock me in my cradle. I wonder how many episodes of this we're gonna have. I'm sure y'all are wondering the same thing. I watched the Super campaign for a month, and all we got were liberal insurrection events. So, ooh, what say can we add? You have nothing to fear. Leave them be. Alright, what can we do? Create a protectorate. I see some District of Columbia. Is that like up here? Let's see. Colonial province. Turn it into a state. Create a protectorate. No national focus. I think you want to create a protectorate there. Make it a state. Make this make this a colony. Protectorate. What? I think I did everything. Not entirely sure. Also, we abolished slavery, so don't be a slave state. I don't think they're slave states anymore. Okay. Good riddance. By the way, does that open up more things to be colonized? It does not look like it. I do not believe we have any of that until we get to the relevance technologies. So we're just gonna chill. Or can we make Roman Bonin Island? Okay. Continue adding to the Empire is always something I'm welcome to. Expanding the Empire is very fun. We'll close this window and we'll help feed the local poor. Let's negotiate with the leaders. Create a protectorate. And we have a colony up there. It's all good. Can we continue colonizing in Canada? That is a negative, Ghost Rider. Negotiate with the leaders. He does sound like a reasonable man. Let's leave them be. Excellent. Good riddance. Okay. So now we have lots and lots of colonial power, which is good. Don't want to lose prestige. Just don't want rebellions. So, I mean, can we handle all of these the same? Can we just, you know, assume that I want to leave them be and negotiate with the leaders? That'd be nice. And all these reasonable men. Good riddance, reasonable man. One day these events will end. It may be in the 1930s. But we will get through all of these events. So, that's a good thing to know. Leave them be. Again, I think it might do this for every single one of our provinces, of which there are so many. It's a little dumb, but our population's growing, which is pretty cool. I like when the population grows. Intervene immediately, and we are pocketing a good number of pounds. So we are bankrolling, or, you know, pocketing a bunch of money that we could save for later. And that is the end of the episode. That is my timer. So let's check out the newspaper. The fears of Hawaii, or whatever. Republic of Shun knows its place. Price of machine parts has steadily risen. Yeah, because a bunch of Romans need machine parts. That is for sure. Budget. Look, they're meeting their life needs everydayly. Look, everyone is getting what they need. So we need state and government, which is unlocked. So we need to get to state and government. Breech load rifles, and what's the last one? Medicine. Where is medicine? Okay. So we can get 2 of those now, and the rest of them we're almost there, but hope you all enjoyed this episode in our colonial ambitions in Siberia. We're painting the map. We're getting more and more parts of Africa under Roman protection, and we will unify the world in Hearts of Iron 4, but that's it for this episode. Next episode, probably more liberal agitation events. If you enjoyed this episode, despite the events spam, or because of the events spam, be sure to leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, hit the bell, follow the link in the description, and join our Discord. And thanks everyone for watching. Hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, this is Mikey Dare Panzernator, signing out. See ya, nerds!